Welcome back to Fable, everybody. In this video, we're going to step out and breathe some fresh air that's not part of the guild. The first look at the outside world.
Remember, following the gold markers on your map will lead you to your
the guildmaster talking is so distracting to me.
Wasps are attacking the picnic area.
So that quest we took in the last video, the wasp quest, as soon as you walk out the door will pretty much automatically trigger.
Follow me.
So this is again is kind of like another tutorial thing. If you weren't paying attention to the top of the map or something, this guy will lead you to where you need to go. So let's go here and actually do this quest. Before you start a quest, the game will automatically save, but I cut out the saving and loading screens and stuff, so. Oh, this looks bad. No wonder they need some help. Jeez. Every time you start a quest, you'll also get your little quest card that comes up, which will basically tell you the details of the quest, how much rewards you're going to get in money, how much renown you're going to get, and things like that. So, just a little bit of a reminder. Obviously, the objective here is to kill all of the bees, and you can do whatever you want. You can use your bow, you can use magic, you can use whatever. These guys are relatively weak, though. You can see they go down very easy with lightning, so this is actually a good opportunity to get my willpower up, because I don't use will a whole lot, but they're so easy to kill that I might as well just kill them all and get some good will experience. Once you've killed all of the bees, the queen will show up. Of course there's a queen bee. And she'll spawn more bees. More little bees. So she's kind of annoying. I just feel like killing them right up close because they're going to be annoying otherwise. And you can go ahead and just start killing her, again, whatever ways you want. She'll have a health bar. Most bosses in this game do. You can't hit her when she's spinning around like that. Every time she spins around, she'll summon more bees. It's not too bad, though. If you want, you can just delay this battle and wait for her to spawn more bees and get more experience if you really, really wanted to. Although, they're not going to give you that much experience, so it's not really that worth it. But there we go, that was easy. And we get some renown for that. For doing a good deed. Woohoo! Alright.
What's this?
So we get a trophy, the Wasp Queen's head. I'll kind of show purpose of trophies later on. We get our guild reward, our renown reward, extra renown if there is any, and also experience for completing the quest and killing any enemies nearby. You've become more renowned. The higher your renown level, the more your presence is acknowledged, celebrated, or even feared. So it's basically like your reputation. To increase your renown further, perform quests, show off your quest trophies, and do as many heroic deeds as possible. All renown increases are displayed at the bottom of the screen with the little head icon there. So it's pretty simple stuff.
You've received a new quest card.
Alright, before we leave the picnic area, what we're going to want to do is loot the area. This is technically not stealing. You can see I'm not getting any evil points for this because these things are kind of laying out in the open. But if you go into like houses and steal people's stuff, then it counts as stealing. So something like this isn't going to hurt you know, your good or evil points, and it's a good way to get some free stuff at the beginning of the game, some free food and things like that to heal, yada yada yada. So that's about it for now. I think for now we should probably return to the guild. And if not, then we can go to Bowerstone, which is like our first town of the game. Because we have a new quest at the guild, so we can go ahead and take a look at it if we want, and if not, we can just do it later. By destroying those vines there, we get this. It's a magical floating key, so silver keys. Use them to open chests all over the world. The more valuable the chest, the more keys you'll need to open it. So if you get lots of them, you'll be able to open really, really sweet treasure chests, and I think there's 50 in this game, I want to say. If not, then there's 30. I really don't remember. Either way, I'll be showing off how to get them all eventually, so. Hey, person in trouble.
Used to be an adventurer like yourself, but Look at me now, begging to survive and getting bullied by this brat all the time.
So, yeah, let's help him. I plan to be good, so I'm gonna try to do some good deeds.
You must be able to get rid of him somehow. Anything'll do. Use your imagination.
You can use the control pad to use expressions, which is basically like socializing with people, because your character doesn't talk, obviously. And you can lock onto a person. You can see I have like farting as an expression, for example. So if I use that... then that gets rid of the bully.
I'm out of
A
here.
very, very simple little quest.
Funniest thing I've seen in years. You've earned my thanks, hero. I'm sure
Oh,
you'll
he's
make
so
many
gross
friends in your
looking.
travels. Perhaps we'll meet again, hero.
So we get some good points for that. That's about all we get. Alternatively, what you could do is like beat up the bully. I don't think you could kill him because he was technically a child, but you could probably beat him up and get some evil points for that. It would get rid of the kid, but it wouldn't do it, you know, in the most desirable way possible. But if you are trying to be evil, then, you know, go ahead and punch him in the face. That works too.
Ah, now this one looks promising.
Oh, hello
Oh,
there.
hello. You must be the kid Maze is always talking about. Can't imagine what he sees in you. Still, I suppose Maze knows best. But where are my manners? I'm Briar Rose. No doubt you've heard of me.
Nope.
No time for autographs, I'm afraid. I have to get to Knothole Glade for an important mission. Speaking of which, if you came for a quest card, all the best ones have gone already. I'm sure the guild can find you something to do, though. I hear the kitchens need cleaning.
What a bitch. Then again, she is a kind of a high-ranking person. She's a fellow hero, and she's kind of more well-known, so she's just being very, very cocky. We gained 900 experience from that quest, and it was all general experience. You get, if you use your bow, you'll get skill experience. Will, you get will experience. Strength, you'll get strength experience. But most of the time, from quests and things like that, you get general experience, which can be used towards skill, will, and strength. But those 54 strength points can only go to strength. Those 366 skill points can only go to skill, etc., etc. Kind of forgot to mention that. I wanted to quickly bring that up. Not going to spend any more experience. I'm going to wait on that. And unfortunately, we don't have any quest cards to take after that Wasp Queen quest. So I say we head to our first town. If you couldn't quite hear the Guildmaster before, he said that Maze was waiting for us in Bowerstone. I try really, really hard not to talk over the Guildmaster, but he can be very distracting, so I might stop mid-sentence just to hear what he has to say. So most of the time he has important things to say, other times he's just babbling. But I can't talk with him at the same time, it's very distracting, but... Anyways, the Golden Trail will go towards this place here, which is our first town, which is pretty exciting.
Oi! You're new here, aren't you? We have some rules round here that you need to know about. Bowerstone is a peaceful town. I'll have to confiscate your weapons for now. There are shops, inns, lots of different people, games, all kinds of things. Why not pay the tavern a visit first? It's the building in front of you, just up the road from here. Oh, and keep an eye open for Lady Grey. Treat her with respect.
Hubba hubba.
She is the mayor after all. Have a look around and enjoy your stay in Bowerstone.
Alright. So that's just kind of a very, very brief kind of introduction to the town. We'll explore it more later. The important thing he mentioned is that he took your weapons away. Bowerstone is a town that you can't use your weapons on people. You can't go on a massive killing spree. There are towns later on that actually don't take your weapons. You can still like punch people and hit them, but you can't kill them. So, anyways, before we actually like do anything in this town, I think we should just talk to Maze to get it over and done with. So, see what he has to say.
Been enjoying all the attention, have you? Yes, I heard about your encounter with the Wasp Queen. Most of Bowerstone is talking about it, but you shouldn't let that kind of thing go to your head. Anyway, that's not why I called you here. You see, there are dark forces gathering that put your giant insect to shame. Tell me, how much do you remember of the night I took you to the guild? Of the raid on Oakvale? Not much, I wager. A most terrible night. I thought those bandits had killed your whole family, and that you were going to be next. But it seems there may have been another survivor. Your sister. I'm afraid it's only a rumor, and there's no way to be certain yet, but I thought you should know. And for pity's sake, boy, make sure you replace that basic equipment while you're here.
Wow, so that's really important.
Check the guild for more questions.
Although it may be just a rumor, I would say that's very important. Our sister might still be alive after I don't know how many years of her, we thinking she was dead. Our character's 18 right now. I don't know how old we were when we went to the guild though, so it's probably been like a good 10 years. Cullis Gates provide a quick way to travel around Albion. Once you have visited a region with a Cullis Gate, you can teleport there at any time. And that's another reason you can use your guild seal. If you've been to an area but you don't want to actually step directly into the Cullis Gate, you can see if I step into it, I can work to the Heroes Guild, because that's the only other Cullis Gate we've unlocked. But if I was in the northern end of town and I was too lazy to walk to the Cullis Gate, this is the opportunity when I could use my guild seal, and it does the exact same thing. So the guild seal is very, very useful. You'll be using it a lot in this game. Anywho, I think I'll dedicate the next video to exploring around Bowerstone and doing a few more little things, but for the time being I think this is a good place to stop. So thank you all so very much for watching, and next video we'll do some exploring and some shopping. Yay! See you all then.